Ooh, yeah. It's Auntie Mickey's house. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. You're in the house. You know you're in the house. Come on in and grab a seat, grab a seat. Come on in and hit that light, hit that light. Oh, you're at Mickey's house. Auntie Mickey's house. Grab a seat, prop your feet. Let's sip some tea, sip that tea. Entertainment, news, and spirituality. From the culture to the fun, Auntie sets the tone. Sets the tone. With a laugh and a truth, she holds the throne. She holds the throne, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Come on in now. Auntie Mickey's house. Oh, Auntie's house. You're in the house. You know you're in the house. Come on in and grab a seat, yeah, yeah. Come on in and hit that like, don't forget now. Auntie Mickey's house. She can roast with a smile, drop wisdom too. Break down the headlines, bring it straight to you. Straight to you, baby. Community strong, conversation grown. Grown talk, baby. Auntie Mickey's house, make yourself at home, yeah. Come together, every voice is heard. Every voice. Respect the vibe, let's share the word. Oh, yeah. From the jokes to the prayers, she keeps it real. Keeps it real. Auntie Mickey's house, that's the deal. That's the deal, baby. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. Oh yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. On in the house. You know you're in the house. Come on in and grab a seat. Grab a seat. Come on in and hit the light. Hit the light, hit the light. You're at Auntie Mickey's. Yeah, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie Mickey's. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie Mickey's house.
Hey Mickey. Oh Mickey, you're so fine. So fine, you blow my mind. Oh Mickey, you're so fine. So fine, you. Oh Mickey, you're so fine.
The like button, it don't cost you nothing.
It's Auntie Mickey's house. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. You're in her house. You know you're in her house. Come on in and grab a seat. Grab a seat, come on in and hit that light. Hit that light. Oh, you're at Auntie Mickey's. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Auntie's house. Auntie's house. Auntie's house. Grab a seat, drop your feet, let's sip some tea. Sip that tea. Entertainment, news, and spirituality. From the culture to the fun, Auntie sets the tone. With a laugh and a truth, she holds the throne. She holds the throne, yeah. Auntie's house. Oh, Auntie's house. You know you're in her house. Come on in and grab a seat. Grab a seat, yeah. Come on in and hit that light. Hit that light. Don't forget Auntie Mickey's. conversation grown. Don't talk, baby. Auntie Mickey's house. Make yourself at home, yeah. Come together, every voice is heard. Every voice. Respect the vibe, let's share the word. Oh, yeah. From the jokes to the prayers, she keeps it real. Keeps it real, keeps it real. That's the deal, that's the deal, baby. Yeah, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house, Auntie's house, oh yeah. You know you're in a house. Come on in and grab a seat. Grab a seat, come on in and hit that light. Hit the light, oh, you're at Auntie Mickey's. Yeah. Auntie Mickey's house, Auntie Mickey's house, Auntie Mickey's house, oh. Ooh, yeah. It's Auntie Mickey's house. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. You're in the house. You know you're in the house. Come on in and grab a seat, grab a seat. Come on in and hit that light, hit that light. Oh, you're Aunt Mickey's house. Auntie Mickey's house. Grab a seat, prop your feet. Let's sip some tea, sip that tea. Entertainment, news, and spirituality. From the culture to the fun, Auntie sets the tone. Sets the tone. With a laugh and a truth, she holds the throne. She holds the throne, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Come on in now. Auntie Mickey's house. Oh, Auntie's house. You're in the house. You know you're in the house. Come on in and grab a seat, yeah, yeah. Come on in and hit that light. Don't forget now. Auntie Mickey's house. She can roast with a smile, drop wisdom too. Break down the headlines, bring it straight to you, baby. Community strong, conversation grown. Grown talk, baby. Auntie Mickey's house. Make yourself at home, yeah. Come together, every voice is heard. Every voice. Respect the vibe, let's share the word. Oh, yeah. From the jokes to the prayers, she keeps it real. Keeps it real. Auntie Mickey's house, that's the deal. That's the deal, baby. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. Oh yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. On in the house. You know you're in the house. Come on in and grab a seat. Grab a seat. Come on in and hit the light. Hit the light, hit the light. You're at Auntie Mickey's. Yeah, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie Mickey's. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie Mickey's house.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. I'm so sorry. I'm not on camera right now, but I done come down with something. So please charge it to my head, not my heart. I look like death warmed over, and I don't want to scare nobody. So let me just go on and say my hellos to everybody. Hold on. Let me turn on my little music. Try to seem like I'm half-assed together. Ooh, I've been in the doctor's all day, so y'all just bear with me. I'm kind of struggle streaming right now, so please just, like I said, you know I'm an old cat, so I'm trying to do this right and professional, and I am so behind, but I had to come on today. I love y'all, so I can't stay away for too long. So, hello Camille, hello Letha, hello Dawn, hello Kendra. Yes, Camille, I got your email, sweetheart. Yes, and yeah, I don't know if he should he should do that. He should not do that. Maybe he should get professional representation. But who am I to say? Hey, Satin. Hello, my love. Hello, Crystal. CD Culture Drive. My goodness, I'm so sorry. I sound like death. Death warmed over. Hello, Lady of Elegance Candles. Hi, Barbara. How are you, my love? Hello, LaWanda. Let's see, who else do I have in the house? Faith. What's up, Faith? How are you, love? I think I got everybody. Let's see. Whoa. Barbara, send me an email. I don't know what happened, but not my girl. We ain't gonna have nobody doing you wrong now. I don't care who it is. Hi, Donna. Hello, Millionaires Cove. Welcome back, my sweetheart. I hope you got your 2 channels back. Did YouTube get that fixed for you? That was a mess. Good Lord. Oh, my goodness. Let's see, who else? Okay. Hey, Retretta. How are you? I got to go back and read this. Okay, where did it go? I just passed it. Okay. No, 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 I don't, no. Somebody feeling themselves, and they better back up and leave them the heck alone. For real. Clowning like a fool. Ugh. Don't get me started on that fool. Thank you, Camille. Enough is enough. I'm not going to say too much on this platform, but you know what? Sometimes you can push the envelope a little bit too far. Because at the end of the day, clicks and views don't mean shit when somebody's hauling your ass off into court. And I'm going to leave that alone. Wow. I don't fool with it no more. I really don't. Hey, Chandra. Wow. Barbara, don't take that to heart. Don't take that to heart. It's really sad when good people get disrespected all for the sake of entertainment. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. I'm sorry you went through that. I am so sorry you went through that. You don't deserve that. Wow. Ooh. Hey, boo, you're here? Are you here at home or like still at the store? Hurry home, I don't feel good. Y'all, I went today to the doctor. I went to 2 appointments. One was sports medicine, and the other one was for a CT scan. So they poked and prodded me until they got the needle in. And it went okay, but I just don't like needles. I really don't. But I'm willing to go through a little bit of pain just to get rid of the big pain. Wow, that's crazy, Barbara. I would leave that over there alone. I mean, I can't tell you what to do, but nobody deserves to go through that kind of humiliation. Oh, Millionaire's Cove, I'm so sorry. Pneumonia? Lord have mercy. Well, get better, sweetheart. Get better. I tell you, YouTube is a trip. I heard that, Barbara. Paying money to be insulted. No. No. I haven't talked to Fonda lately. I haven't been online since Friday when I went to, I think was she in the chat when I went to the casino Friday night? I'm not sure. I hope she's okay though. But yeah, I haven't been on all weekend, which is, I'm trying to get away from missing, but this weekend I had nothing but issues. My issues had issues. Shoot, my Wi-Fi went down 2 or 3 times. My printer stopped working. It was a mess. I was on borderline about to cuss Xfinity out. I mean, I'm getting tired of paying money for very little good service. It's getting to be real old. So I'm thinking about switching carriers. Yeah, now that you guys mention it, I have not really seen Fonda. Man. Well, I tell you, we're going to send up prayers for her and hopefully we'll hear from her soon. Let's see if I got her phone number somewhere and try to call her. Lord have mercy. Well, we got to keep up with each other. Make sure that we're all good. Wow. Well, we're going to definitely be on the positive side. I hope she's not in the hospital or anything like that. So we're just going to keep positive thoughts and keep her uplifted in prayer. We got to keep each other lifted up in prayer. That's the bottom line right there. There's so much going on nowadays. It's not even funny. People say it like it's no big thing, but it's real. This is a real thing. This walk is real. We may not be perfect, but we got to understand that, hey, this is a spiritual thing. This is all a spiritual thing. We got to keep our spirits positive. Hold on just a second. Let me get a Kleenex. Okay. Well, other than that, I hope everybody is doing okay. Happy Monday. Usually I say that right off the bat, but I'm a bit discombobulated, so please bear with me. I have a topic that I want to speak about today, and I don't know if you guys are even aware of it because this is the first time I've heard of it. I don't know where Charles is either. That's right, Faith. We definitely got to stick through together. And I mean, sometimes it's if it ain't nothing but an encouraging word, that goes a long, long way. Oh, was that Charles in the chat at the casino? Or was that a different Charles? Because usually when Charles comes to the casino with me online, it's he has his first and last name, but that particular Charles just went by Charles. So I wasn't sure if that was our Charles. I hope it was him. But, I don't take anything for granted anymore. But he comes in every now and then. But anyway, I was going through some videos today, and not sure you guys even heard about this. This took place in Birmingham, Alabama. Yet another black man has been found hung. But this took place back in April, which was April? That's 5 months ago? April, May, June, July, August, September. Almost 6 months ago. Yes, Reach Ready, you're absolutely right. We should wear masks, especially when we go out in public. Especially when we go out in public. Because we don't know what's floating in that air anymore. Everything is airborne at this point. But, like I said, I've been in these doctor's appointments all day, so I got back kind of late. And I was trying to get this story together in a hurry. And I'm not all that technologically advanced, so I was struggling. But I got a little bit of something to present to you. We got some discussion to have about this. Also, I'm sure that you guys heard about Brandy and Monica. They went back on tour for the Boy Is Mine tour. And as you guys probably know, they had that beef going on for decades. But they finally kind of kissed and made up and went on tour. Well, they were in Chicago the other night. And in the middle of the concert, it appeared as though Brandy had gotten kind of upset and she complained about the audio and walked off the stage and never returned. So there's been a whole lot of talk about that. And she actually came out today with her statement. And because I was pressed for time, I couldn't put that up on the screen, but I have it right here in front of me. So just to let y'all know that she has come out with a statement. Oh my God, where did it go? Here we go with this mess. Hold on just a second. It disappeared. I should have kept it on the other page instead of the Facebook page. Let's see. Okay. I got it back. Hello, Universal T. How are you, sweetheart? Oh, Faith, for real. She had on 59 layers of clothes. They both, Monica, she wasn't as heavily clad. But can you imagine trying to perform in that stuff? Golly. They look good, though. I got to give it to them. They look good. So Brandy finally came out with her official statement after her abrupt leave on the tour in Chicago. And this was a few nights ago. And it says, "To my dear fans in Chicago, thank you all for the overwhelming love, support, and most importantly, your prayers. I sincerely apologize for the abrupt end to last night's performance in Chicago. After weeks of nonstop rehearsals, last night I experienced dehydration and feelings of wanting to faint. Everyone involved agreed that prioritizing my well-being was of the utmost importance. I still made the decision to try and return and give it my all, despite not feeling okay, with having to make some adjustments and the show being very technical. Unfortunately, it was impossible to fully connect sonically with the production. I really appreciate everyone's best efforts. I'm deeply grateful to my sister, Monica, for stepping up with such grace and professionalism, and the entire crew for their continued care and support. I went from the arena to see a doctor nearby and have taken the proper precautions to help moving forward. Your understanding, patience, and unwavering belief mean the world to me. I look forward to returning to the stage, stronger and more grateful than ever, alongside my girl Monica tonight in Indianapolis. With all my love, Brandy. So that's at least her statement. Now, many people have their opinion as to what really went on. And man, I tell you, them people in Chicago was burning up. Because tickets ain't cheap these days. Tickets are not cheap these days. Hey, 8 with the 24, how are you, my love? Boy, the economy is so jacked up right now. We can barely afford to eat eggs. We can barely afford to eat some scrambled eggs for breakfast. And they want to charge all this money for these tickets to go to these concerts. So when you do get up a little bit of change, especially if you stay away from the casino. Stay away from the casino if you want to go to a concert. But to go to a concert and spend that kind of money, and they supposed to do what, 12 songs? It's the Boy Is Mine tour. And they don't sing The Boy Is Mine? Shit. You better sing The Boy Is Mine, The Hoe Is Mine, The Nigga's Mine, somebody's mine. But you need to be singing that song. If I done paid all this money to come in and hear you two heifers come up in here, kikiing and whatnot, you friends, and now you just want to just half-ass it? No. Give me back my money. I'm just playing. Maybe it really was dehydration. Yeah. There's a solution to dehydration. Water. Water, and take off them big ass coats you got on. You're performing on stage. You're not in Alaska. You're in Chicago, in a theater. I don't understand. If you feel dehydrated, you're a professional now. I'm not trying to knock it. Who am I to knock the professionals? But Sweetheart been here for a while. She been performing for a while. You didn't get suddenly thirsty on the stage. You had to be feeling some kind of way before that concert started. Exactly. Watch them on TV. I'll never forget. We went to a concert. We went to go see Cat Williams several years ago. Back when he was going through all that rigmarole with the popo. And every town he landed in, he ended up in jail. He ended up in jail for some reason or another. And here we are, half of Black Seattle, sitting in the Paramount Theater, waiting for Cat Williams to come out and wow us. Yeah, he wowed us. We sat there while he was sitting in jail. We seen some of the little opening acts, but it wasn't worth the money we paid. So yeah, we got our money back, but that was a hassle. It was a real hassle So even when those situations happen and you try to get your money back, you got to go through some hell. And some people just don't feel like going through it. I will go through some hell to get my money back. I'm sorry, Faith. I didn't mean to. No, but for real, you pay all that money to see these two young ladies get up there and sing "The Boy Is Mine." It's the Boy Is Mine tour. If you was feeling bad, you could have said, hey, let's kick on to that song and then I'll leave. I don't know how many songs they sang before she decided to walk off. Okay? But you best believe somebody gonna sing "The Boy Is Mine." I'll bring the boy out there, make him sing "The Boy Is Mine." Somebody gonna sing "The Boy Is Mine" on the Boy Is Mine tour. For true. Because you got my money. The money was mine. You did not get it. You got the money. Give me the boy. Give me "The Boy Is Mine." She had an IV pump backstage. She should have used it before she went on stage with that big ass fur coat. Exactly. Exactly. Poor Monica, she's sitting up there. She's standing up there like, huh? What the hell? Somebody said she was crying. Now, I don't know how true that was. But can you imagine how that made people, speculate, oh, they must be fighting again or something like that. People will take little menial crap like that and run with it. And it's all for entertainment. Did you see Monica up there? She was up there crying and she was singing because she had to do the rest of the show by herself. And Brandy, she just walked her little narrow ass off the stage like she ain't got nothing better to do than to sing. Get your ass back up there and sing. I can see it now. I can see, you know how we get. You know how we get the smallest little thing and we want to nitpick it and make it a big old, they done fell out again. And that didn't necessarily have to be the case. But she should have communicated. Girl, you better sing that song. Shoot. Shaniqua could get up there and sing that song. The boy is mine. With her BBL. The boy is mine. Takesha, I know. And I just about peed on myself when I saw that. I almost laughed into the red light before I ran it. Hey, LMAC team. Man, I'm telling you. Wait a minute. LMAC team, wait a minute. Let me catch what you said here. Because you done mentioned the Marvin Winans here. When we talking about church, we know we talking about some money now. Hi, Auntie Mickey and Kim folks agreed concert prices are too high. And now try going to Marvin Winans church and getting shamed for not giving $2,000 offering. Did you hear about that? No, I didn't. But oh my God, it doesn't surprise me. I was just having this conversation about the church today. Pimping ain't easy. Pimping ain't easy. The church done turned into pulpit pimping. They pimping the pews. Give me that money. I have not heard about that one, LMAC. Oh yeah, I got to look into that because I got a thing about some of these preachers. And don't get me wrong, I love the Winans family. Them is some singing black people. They'll sing you right into heaven. But in the same token, you ain't gonna pimp me on the way. What you ain't gonna do is pimp me into heaven. When I seen Marvin Sapp tell the ushers to close the doors, that's crazier than hell. That is crazier than hell. Shut the door. Shut the door. Like, I thought he was going to cuss out the ushers for a minute. Ushers, shut the door. Are you stupid? Shut the door. I thought he was going to ask them if they were stupid. I really did. Because he had that attitude. Shut the door. We trying to raise 40 grand here. Quiet as it's kept, it was probably to put into his pocket because they didn't raise enough money to pay him the full fee he was charging them in the first place. That's what it all is, Retreader. The mighty dollar. When is the church going to do what the church is supposed to do? Compel people to Christ. Not compel them to the bank. Not to compel them to Cash App or PayPal. Last I heard, the church was within us, not that building that they're paying for, or them brand new pews, or that brand new carpet on the ground. None of that's gonna get you into heaven. None of that. Brand new robes. We got to get some new robes for the choir. Praise team. The praise team needs to get new outfits for Sundays. Last I heard, none of that. All that is material. Oh yeah, Faith. When they put the ATMs in the vestibule, I was done too. I was done. They done put the ATM in the vestibule. As you walk into the church, you can come in with your debit card, credit card. Oh, I got to see that, LMAC. Oh, I got to see that. Shit. And you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I'm married to a pastor. But you know what? I will honestly stand here and say, we ain't down with that nonsense. I live my life the way I do because I'm a real person. He's a real pastor. Now, he don't act like me, because you know opposites sometimes attract. But I can truly say that this is a man of God. If he wasn't, I'd say so. On the pews. Are you serious, Camille? See, I ain't been to one of these mega churches. They got the card machines on the pews now. Absolutely, Faith. That is why Jesus tore up that temple. He tore that temple up. I can't wait to see that, LMAC. I really can't wait to see that. I'm going to have my husband sit down with me and say, now see, you on the right track. Because see, nowadays, folk want the entertainment. Church ain't about entertainment. Church is not about entertainment. Getting up there on Sunday morning, falling all out, rolling all through the aisles. Yeah, you might be able to sing, but what was you doing the night before? Whose bed did you creep out of the night before? Who did you cuss out the night before? Now, you know what? I can't talk because I'll cuss somebody out in a minute. But I'm not going up into church perpetrating to be holier than thou. Everybody who knows me knows, hey, Mickey, she just, she touched in the head. She can't help it. That is crazier than I'll get up. Tap your card and pay your tithes. Then they want to pocket watch you. Because if you pay your true tithes, that kind of tells them how much you make. So, depending on what you're paying them, if you're paying them a nice chunk of money, they figure, oh, well, they making some good money. Let's see what kind of love offering we can get Sister So-and-so to pay in addition to them tithes. We got the building fund. We got the women's department. We got the men's department. We got this fundraiser and that fundraiser. There's only 2 offerings in the Bible. 2. Your tithes and a free will offering. You're right, Retreader. There's a lot of churches, and I know now we done got strictly off topic, but I gotta say this. A lot of these churches are strictly demonic and witchcraft. What? No, he didn't. He insulted the sister for giving $1,200 when he asked the first group for $2,000. I'd have snatched that envelope back and walked back to my seat. Ain't that something? But you know what? I've seen it happen in person. I need all the $100 contributors to come up first. And these bombastic ass people that want to show off, they be jumping up out of their seat like, see, I got $100. I'm gonna go up here first. I'm gonna be a show off. I'm gonna be in the $100 team. I'm going to be on the $100 team. And then when they get all the $100 donors, then they say, okay, now we need the $50 donors. So then those people jump up. Well, I ain't got $100, but I got 50. So it becomes a competition. Then you get down to the 20. And that's when they start sucking on their teeth like, okay, hurry up. And don't go up there with a 5 or a 1. They want to look you up and down like you done stole something from them. Wow, I am so shocked. Shame on the whining. Shame on Marvin. I am very disappointed, Marvin. I still think your family can sing, but that's some foul shit right there. I ain't gonna lie. I would never go back. Exactly, Elmac. He done forgot a lot of the words they be singing, acting like that. What the Sam Hill you think you are? You've been hanging out with Tyler too much. Okay, get a couple bills out. Look, faith, don't think. Look, I'm going to tell you, one pastor got up in front of the church. This was years and years and years ago. This is when my sister was alive. And y'all think I'm crazy. My sister was a fool. This pastor, I will not name him. He's dead and gone. But he got up and he said that the church had a bill. And he needed somebody to pay this bill. I think it was like the water bill or something like that. Small church. Hey, Carmela. Small church. But he got up and said, we need somebody here in the church to pay this bill. And he commenced to walk his ass over to my sister and handed her the bill and said, Sister Marty, you're going to need to pay that tomorrow morning. What the heck did he do that for? What the Sam hell did he do that for? This was before Cash App, PayPal, debit cards. I don't think we even, well, maybe we did have debit cards back there, but that's irrelevant. The audacity to walk up to somebody in public during church in front of everybody and hand them a bill and tell them to pay the bill. My sister took a bill out of her purse and said, when you pay this one, I'll pay this one. And hers was much more. In other words, don't be handing me no bills when I have my own. You gonna pay mine? Amen. Getting up there panhandling. Thank you, Faith. I said thank you, baby girl, for representing, because you know your sister might have said something a little bit out of line in the church house. It wouldn't have been the first time. I'm not proud of my past. I've whooped somebody in the church house before, and I don't want to go around bragging about it, but that's just where I came from in my head at one point in time. That was that F around and find out mentality I had, even in church. Talk stupid to me and get popped right there in the church. Of course, after service. I didn't want to disrupt the service, but I laid that bitch out when service was over. Don't you ever come to me like that again. I ain't even gonna go off into telling you what she said. I don't want to embarrass nobody. Yep, but she was a pretty little thing, and I guess she thought that, you know, she was so cute and petite that you know, she can't get laid out. She got laid out all right. Absolutely, Retretta. You know, you got a good point there. Auntie, people ain't got no money for church. Food banks are empty. Store shelves are empty. No money. People are fired. Over 15,000 people got fired from federal jobs last week. Wow. And who do we have to thank for that? If they would only follow the basics of the Bible and understand that the church is not just the building. The church is just a building, but the church is within us. We can, look, the church, if we walked out of that building today and walked down the street to the nearest park, church, that's church. That church building can burn to the ground, but that don't burn the church inside of you. You have got to let people understand that it ain't the building. Don't worship the building. Don't worship the man behind the pulpit. Yeah, he should make that song. It's hard out there for a pimp. Well, when that movie came out, I couldn't stop singing that song, especially at church. When we go to one of them visiting churches and they get to begging, talking about, oh, we need money for this, we need money for that, and you done flew 5 people in from out of town to be here for one night to say 5 words to a conference. You couldn't find 5 people that attend that church to say the same thing? No, you got to get 5 different pastors from all over the country and fly them in, put them up in a hotel so they can say 5, 6, 7 words. Exactly. Yesterday was my son and great-granddaughter's birthday. Well, happy birthday to your son and great-granddaughter, Barbara. Happy birthday to them. Child, I done got all off track talking about the church. Me and my husband was talking about the church today and some of these heathens behind the pulpit. And He wasn't saying it as much as me because, he's got to keep his tongue. A man of God has to keep his tongue. But wifey here, this wifey, God understands. He understands. But boy, I tell you, church is dragging people straight to hell. The church is dragging people straight to hell because a lot of the churches, unbeknownst to them, whether they realize it or not, they are practicing witchcraft. And it's sad. It's sad. Too judgmental. People get all up in church, think they done been saved for 2 weeks, and they wanna preach the word to everybody. You just a baby in Christ. Just a baby yourself in Christ. Sit yourself down and learn that Bible. Not the man, but the Bible. Go to a church that is a Bible teaching church. Church has got, let me shut up. I don't want to offend certain communities. I'm going to stop right there. Because there's just some things I just don't play with. Look, I know we in 2025, but some things just don't need to be happening in the church. Especially behind the pulpit. What you do behind closed doors is your business. But when you putting somebody else out there talking about, go ahead, baby, preach the word, and y'all look alike. Y'all know what I'm saying. Gasoline draws on. Burning. I used to call them the ones that are being ordained on the internet now, Barbara. Remember they used to have matchbook preachers? You could get your certification from the back of a matchbook. Thank you, Retretta. It's a plain and simple prayer. Lord, give me plain and common understanding. Good understanding. That's the prayer. God, take away the confusion of others, the words and the confusion in other words, and give me what you want me to understand in the manner in which you want me to understand it. And to hell with all that other rigmarole in the background, because that's exactly what it is. It's a distraction. Some of these folks dragging other folks straight to hell. And don't even realize it because they've been conditioned and programmed. Exactly, Faith. I'm telling you. I got stories, but I'm not going to go off into all that today because we'd be here all night. But anyway. I done talked enough about the church. I didn't even mean to. But let's see. We were talking about Brandy and Monica. I hope that Brandy is doing better. I hope she hydrates more before she gets on stage. I hope that both of them, as a matter of fact, I hope they both kind of shed some of that heavy wardrobe they're wearing out there, trying to do all that dancing and whatnot. I mean, come on now. I don't know what's going on with Kurt Franklin, Faith. But if I see him do the Harlem Shake one more time, I'm going to walk away. I just got to walk away. Harlem Shake and some of them Prince moves, James Brown moves. There's just some things ain't appropriate. Leave the world where the world belongs. You singing you singing for the Lord, and you up there doing the Harlem Shake. and the Running Man. And some of them other old, what was it, the Cabbage Patch. You think she did, Faith? You think she walked off because of that? I think Brandy feels like she was carrying the show because of Monica's diagnosis. That's why she walked out. What diagnosis of Monica? What happened with Monica? What kind of diagnosis? I love me some Monica though. Oh Lord, he's on his way to Twerkville. He better be cool. He might break something with that little body of his. Oh wee. Some things just need to be left behind closed doors. If that's what you want to do with your wife, you twerk all you want. Once you get out on stage representing the Lord, you keep all that other stuff in the bedroom with your wife. Keep all that off the public eye. We don't need to see the little man twerking. No. What he gonna wear next? Some booty out? Them things that Prince used to wear? What are them things called? Where the booty was out? Like they used to do them for cowboys. Stirrups? I don't know. Monica was diagnosed with a collapsed vocal cord before the tour. What? Lord have mercy. Well, I hope she don't regret this later, because that could cause permanent damage. Going out there and stressing your vocal cords. That's why I sound like a dude. Well, that's part of the reason. You know the other reason. Tweaking should come to a halt at a certain age, especially if you are supposed to be walking with the... Absolute. Well, LaWanda, twerking has its appropriate times. And most of those times should not be in public. Especially from a dude. Because next thing they gonna say is, what was he pushing it out? Is he the one pushing it out? I mean, for real. Last thing you need to be doing as a married man is sticking your behind out. Twerk at home. That's right, Retretta. Twerk behind closed doors with your spouse. Let the record show God gave you a spouse to do every freaky little thing y'all want to do together. Ain't that right, baby? You in the house? Where you at? Uncle Barry, are you still there? Oh, Uncle Barry, you still there? Okay, I won't tell no more. That was a long time ago. Long time ago. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. And you know what? I'm sorry. I got to say one more thing, though. Okay, so when did God tell man to go forth and teach my flock how to speak in tongues? I know, huh, Trinity? But Prince, he wore them even before MTV. When Prince first came out, when he got out his first album, I want to be your lover, and he had them little bikini drawers on. Yeah, they did have a bad relationship, him and MTV. But I just want to know when the church was ordained to let me spit this out right. Teach people to speak in tongues. Last I heard, That was a gift of the Holy Spirit, right? Hey, baby, I was just talking about you. I know I'm always talking about you. We was talking about twerking and how twerking should be kept in the bedroom between the spouses. Ain't that right?
I agree with that.
All right now, preach a word, preach a word. Barbara said, you're right, Auntie, because marriage is honorable to the Lord and the bed is not defiled. You guys said it at the same time, Barbara. Trinity says, believe it or not, Prince was a huge gentleman. He didn't even like cussing except on stage, and he stopped doing that. Prince was a pretty thing, wasn't he? He was prettier than a lot of women. Thank you, Faith. Man can't teach nobody to speak in tongues. What you say, boo?
The Bible says, be unto your husband in everything likewise, wives, husbands.
Husbands be.
But the part that pastors piss me off about, they want to teach, obey your husband, submit. But nigga, keep on reading. It also says, likewise, husbands, submit also unto your wives.
We done got a word tonight. Hallelujah.
They don't read that part.
We done got a word from Uncle. He said them pastors, they don't read the rest of that verse. Wow. Well, we just got a word from the pastor tonight. Yes, Retretta, Prince is gone too soon. Michael gone too soon. Whitney gone too soon. Prince gone too soon. Luther gone too soon. A lot of them gone too soon. Did y'all hear that little mini sermonette? Did he preach a word? Yes, he did. Yeah. Wait, can I do... You know what? I missed Danny's live last night when she had the impersonations coming in. And I would have loved to have been there to do King Payne. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Yes. Let's get some trophies in the chat. Trophies in the chat. We got to meet our quota. We got to meet our quota this evening. I would have had fun with that. Okay, Auntie, are your Mariners coming to play our boys in blue? I don't know, but they liable to get their behinds whooped like they did the other night. Shame on them.
And we're winning right now.
Are we winning now?
Yes.
Right now?
Right now.
We winning right now.
Just right now.
Okay, just right now.
He needs more tea.
No, I haven't finished. It's not even... Okay. So I have just gotten an update that the Mariners are currently winning right now. So, NT who? Okay, enough of Monica and Brandy. They done made all that money. And a lot of them people is going to have to, they're getting their money back. Because them people in Chicago was pissed beyond festivity. Yes, we up 2-1. For now. For now. But the real story that I wanted to bring forth is about this young man. His name was Mingo Demond Allen. I'm not sure if you guys read about this. Exactly, Retretta. Made money and sick. You guys, hold on just a second. Hold on. Oh, Lord, that's much better. Oh, Lord. Boy, ain't nothing worse than a geriatric bladder. Oh, what was I saying? I was talking about, Mingo DeMond Allen was found hanging in Birmingham, Alabama back on April 2nd of this year. And his parents are trying to get down to the bottom of this. I mean, it's really above aggravating to be given the runaround by the people that have the answers to what happened to your loved one. Now, this young man was grown. He was a married man. I believe he had a child, but he's still their baby. And they're trying to get answers as to what happened to their son. And they're being stonewalled along the way by law enforcement. I mean, when I heard some of the story, what they've done is the couple, the mother and father, their names are Mingo Allen and Mingo and Karen Allen. They're still trying to get down to the bottom of what happened to their grown son. He was a husband and a father, but they were loving, supportive parents. And he had a good head on his shoulders. Very good head on his shoulders. Went to school and all that good stuff. Had a wonderful relationship. And this man ends up swinging from a tree. And they won't even release the open documents, the public documents, to the family or public. What are you hiding? That's the question. So what I was able to do, because I was in such a hurry to get this together, I don't really do Instagram. I'm not a big Instagram person. So if you tell me to go to Instagram and try to find something, it's like telling me to go find a horse on the moon. It's going to go over my head. But I put my best foot forward and I came up with a few of the videos because they've been making a series of videos about this situation. And they want social media to help. They want us to help put the word out there as to what's going on. Very, very heartbreaking to see this couple who's already been traumatized from the loss of their son, and now they're being further traumatized by what's going on with them now. I can let them tell you better than I can tell you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull up this Instagram account. Let's see. Not sure if this is the right one or not. Let's see. And I don't know their particular order. They've made several videos. This one is part 3. I think this is number 1. But I don't have all of them. See, Faith says, Auntie, some of our children are making so many bad moves today, we can't even keep up with it. And so when something happens to them, we don't know what to do, and we don't even know where to start. And you're absolutely right. But under the circumstances, Faith, they're already traumatized. And they're dealing with not only grief, but trying to get answers. And sometimes your mind can't even process what's going on. And by the time you do have a question, guess what? The body's been cremated. Or something stupid like that. Where instead of coming up with these answers and being forthright about what's going on, they're not saying nothing. Now, again, I don't want to tell their whole story. I would prefer that they tell their story in their own words. So I'm going to just go ahead and play some of these, few of these videos. I think I've got 3 of them, maybe 4. Yeah. Let me turn off this music. Shoot, it's a distraction. Okay, so let me start with this one here.
Hey y'all, we are coming on here with, I think this video is going to be different than the other ones that we've done because it's important to answer. Thank everyone so much for your support. Y'all don't know how much this means to us. I mean, it's overwhelming in the best way possible, right? So we just want to tell everybody thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, your just everything that y'all have done. And I think now it's more important now than it has ever been to make this decision. So I think we're going to take this right now. Because this is an independent third party. That's what's going to make us comfortable. That's the first step. Yes. And they've been trying to do this for a few months now. I don't know exactly how the process works, but I'm sure it's going to take a couple of months. Yes. We came to social media to get help, to help them get documents and videos, and pictures and recordings, and all things. So right now, we are probably requesting the Alabama law enforcement to be allowed to take this open thing to really dig into this to give us some peace. Yes, some peace. Because it's a first step. Because we don't want to start these feelings all over again. But every time we get on here and explain, we look at a lot of the comments and we see what people say.
Y'all can't hear that? Lord have mercy. Please don't tell me that. Not again. Y'all can't hear that at all? I'm playing this directly from Instagram. Put a 1 in the chat if you cannot hear. Okay, I'm going to turn it up. My nephew just told me something, and I just cannot believe the young men are doing stuff like this, and because he wouldn't do it, he was threatened. Okay, I'm going to turn this up as far as I can go. That's as loud as I can go. Let me start this over.
Hey y'all, we are coming on here with, I think this video is going to be different than the other ones that we've done because it's important to get answers. Thank everyone so much for your support. Y'all don't know how much this means to us. I mean, it's overwhelming in the best way possible, right? So we just want to tell everybody thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, your just everything that you all have done.
How is that? Is that better? Put yes in the chat if it's better. I'll wait. It's still low? I don't understand. I've got this thing turned up 100%. Okay, if I do that, okay, let me see if I put my earpiece up, that's going to cause some feedback. Let me see.
And I think now it's more important now than it has ever been
to make this request. So I'll let Mingo take it from here.
I think right now at the stage we are in this whole process, we want Alabama law enforcement agency to take charge, allow them to turn over everything to them because this is an independent third party. That's what's going to make us comfortable. That's the first step we need.
Yes.
And they've been trying to do this for a few months now. I don't know exactly how the process works, but I'm sure it don't take a couple of months.
Yes.
We came to social media to get help, to help them get these documents and videos and pictures and reports and all those different things. So right now, we are humbly requesting the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency be allowed to take this over, to really dig into this, to give us some peace.
Yes.
Some peace, at least a first step of peace. Because we don't want to start these feelings all over again, but every time we get on here and explain, we look at a lot of the comments and we see what people say. We haven't even been allowed to grieve yet. And I don't think I will. I'm speaking for me personally. I don't know if I'm going to get to that stage until I get some kind of answer, foundation to build it off of.
Yep.
So right now, y'all, we pushing for Alabama Law Enforcement Agency to get the ball rolling on their part so we can see what's the next step from there.
And because now, there's so much information that we don't know. So I think what is important every single day is that we get on these platforms and we make this request every single day that the Birmingham Police Department turns over the documentation to the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency so that they can see what's going on. So that's going to be from now on the request that we're going to be making every day is saying to the Birmingham Police Department and to the mayor's office to get this information over to the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency. And again, we thank you all so much for all your support, and we really do appreciate it. Y'all keep praying for us like y'all are. Y'all keep just supporting us. So thank you so much, y'all.
Thank you.
Okay, y'all.
We are coming on here with.
Okay. That's going to be a challenge. That's going to be a challenge right there. There's a couple more videos I could pull up. Let me see if I can pull it up again. Because what, I don't do Instagram. I really don't. And it should have been able to hear the whole thing without me having to take off the put my earphones up to the mic. That's crazy. There is one other video. It's heartbreaking, and I really want you to hear the whole story as much as could be heard. Hold on just a second. Let me try again. Mingo and Karen. Come on. This is what I can't stand about messing with StreamYard. I had these videos and I had to convert them into MP4s and they wouldn't play for some reason. So, of course, it's probably something I did wrong. But when you press for time, you're pressed for time. Jesus. Hold on just a second. Oh, Jesus. Come on. There's got to be a better way to do this. This is ridiculous. Oh well. I guess you won't get to see them all. Let me see if I can pull this one up.
So we're getting on this morning with best I can describe how I feel right now. I'm disappointed. So I checked my phone this morning as I do every morning, and there was a notification with my LinkedIn from the city of Birmingham.
Hold on just a second.
And these are the same people who wouldn't even release.
Okay, I'm going to have to rewind this. Come on. Okay. Add this to the stage. Well, why ain't it playing? This is some bullshit, I swear. Hold on. Okay. Here we go.
So we're getting on this morning with best I can describe how I feel right now. I'm disappointed. So I checked my phone this morning as I do every morning, and there was a notification with my LinkedIn from the city of Birmingham, and these are the same people who wouldn't even release what we needed on our son, and they're looking into us. No, what are we talking about?
Can y'all hear that? Put yes in the chat if you can hear this. Because this one here is heartbreaking. People are getting tired of this over and over and over again. Every time one of these young black men are unalived by way of a noose. Okay, Satin, you could hear it. Anybody else in the chat that could hear this video? Put a yes in the chat if you can hear it. Can't hear it. Damn it. Oh my God. This doesn't make sense. Well, I'm going to try to... Hold on. I don't know what else to do. They're on 100%. I'll start it over.
So we're getting on this morning with best I can describe how I feel right now. I'm disappointed. So I checked my phone this morning as I do every morning, and there was a notification with in my LinkedIn from the city of Birmingham, and these are the same people who wouldn't even release what we needed on our son, and they're looking into us. Yo, what are we talking about? We just wanted answers. It's been since April.
All they want is answers. All they want is answers about what happened to their son, and they're being stonewalled. And since I don't have the videos to show you everything that I've heard so far, I'll just tell you by memory. They wouldn't even give this couple information about their son, saying that they weren't next of kin. But they considered them next of kin when they needed someone to identify the son. They called on them for that. But even then, they go to identify their son. They were not allowed to see his physical body. They were given pictures to look at. Pictures. Yes, that's true. But, okay, if that's the case, the wife has left town. The body has been cremated. And in a previous video, I'm not sure if this is the one, but a previous video showed someone actually mailed them some ashes in a small Ziploc type bag. A third party. Who's to say that's their son? The wife is gone. And I guess they considered the wife as next of kin, but she's left town. And they get information such as his ashes after the fact. And they're told, they even got some organization that handles law enforcement issues. They won't even release that information to the third party law enforcement. Gone. Faith, gone. She's left town. I guess when everything was said and done, maybe they told the wife everything, but clearly they're not telling the parents a thing. And they're not even sharing information with other law enforcement people. It looks very suspicious. What I'm going to do, if you will allow me to, I will look up another content creator that did a video on this as well. I caught myself doing my own research, and you see where it got me. So I'm going to go ahead and play this, but I would like you to hear his commentary as well. So I'm going to go ahead and finish playing this for you. And in the meantime, I will look for him. So stand by.
And I get a notification the city of Birmingham looked at my profile. What are we doing? It's not right. We lost our son. It's like trauma all over again. We went to therapy. We went to therapy to help us get to a place where we would be okay, even when we weren't getting information. And now it's traumatic all over again for a different reason this time. What is going on? Today we were going to share, and I'm probably still going to share a video of our son just showing what type of relationship we had with him so y'all can know how much he meant. And then you wake up to this disappointment. What is happening?
Look,
I'm sorry.
I'm getting annoyed. This is my family. I don't want to come on social media and talk about this. I'm getting real annoyed. I don't understand what we did wrong.
What did we do wrong?
So we wrong for wanting to know what happened to our son. We still ain't gonna stop. We still ain't gonna stop. I promise you this. We're gonna find out. So since now I know you're watching this social media, I'm gonna make my same request from the first video. Please, I am saying please, turn over the report, the autopsy, if one, the toxicology, if one, the body cam footage, and the pictures to the special agent at the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency.
We are begging y'all.
Let's start there. And I need you to know this. We are motivated, open people. We motivate people. We thought this was just about our son. Now we're doing this for everybody.
Yep.
Nobody should have to go through this, man.
No.
Now I feel like I gotta go to therapy all over again. Because y'all looking into us. Take that same time and resources looking what happened to our sons.
Yes.
But I tell you what though, God got our back.
Yep.
You watch. You watch.
Yep.
God got our back.
That's all.
And we gonna get them answers and y'all gonna give them to us. So please, I'm begging y'all, please give the special agent what he needs today. Thank you.
And I'm gonna post this video of our beautiful son today.
All right, mom and dad, I am in college. I'm broke. I'm sleeping in y'all living room, and I told y'all I wanted to be a producer, and yet y'all support me unconditionally. Please tell me why y'all support me as much as y'all do.
Well, you know, when we were growing up, our parents didn't believe in our dreams, and so I was putting them to how many dream killers, even though they loved us, they thought they were doing the right thing, telling us the right thing, but I believe the two essence of who you are resides in your dreams. So we just want to support you, and we believe in you. You're a phenomenal talent beyond just being our son, because if you weren't, we'd tell you. So, but we believe in you.
The way I feel about it, you're not gonna be with us, you're gonna be somewhere else. So if you're gonna go to be great, it's gonna be from our living room to his own place. We support him unconditionally. He's super talented, and if more parents did this, we'll have more super users like Mingo Allen said.
Yes, I love you.
You heard it here, folks. Real love. Support your kids. You never know where they're going.
We're getting on this morning with the best way I can describe how I feel right now is disappointed.
Okay, that was the end of that video. I found the other content creator that did a video on this because you guys deserve to hear. Good question, Retretta. Good question. Hold on just a second. I'm going to share my screen. And you guys can just watch the whole thing. This is the young man right here, Mingo Damon Allen II.
All right, peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. All praises to the Most High. The scripture says, blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. And that is what I think about when I think about Mingo and Karen Allen, who is advocating for their son, Mingo Allen II. And this is the young brother right here. He was found hanging from a tree in Birmingham, Alabama, this past April.
I'm not sure how old he was, Barbara, but he was married, and I believe he had a child. That previous video that I showed was when he was in college. He was grown, but he's still their child. Not at all, Retretta. This is a common practice now. This has become so every day now that it's absolutely ridiculous. But here we've got a president that's making videos, putting crowns on his head on No King's Protest Day, jumping in some AI plane and dropping a load of shit on what would probably be the people of New York as they protested No King's Day. That was one of the most tasteless things I've ever seen a president do. But this kind of thing that's going on right here is never seen. Yes, Lady Letitia, how are you, sweetheart? That was one of the most distasteful things you could ever see a president do. But here we've got black men hanging from trees. Yes, he's nasty. But see, I understand what you're saying, Faith, but we can't even jump to conclusions to think that he got into something that would warrant this to happen. They're not telling him. The officials are not telling his parents anything. The mayor didn't even return their phone call. They're entitled to some kind of an explanation. I don't give a damn if he's 45 years old. That was their child. And very well so, but wifey's gone. Wifey is gone. She's gone. She's in the wind, had him cremated. This happened back in April 2nd. We're in October now. They still don't know what happened to their child. I understand that. I understand that the wife is next of kin, but they didn't have a problem calling the parents when it was time to identify him. And if they're looking into the parents, why did they call the parents to identify him? See, I don't care who they looking into, they're still his parents. They don't have to tell them anything in terms of who they're looking at, but at least disclose where you found him, what time you found him. They hauled them people in to identify him by pictures. What was AI? Oh, are you talking about Trump? Retreader, are you talking about Trump? Oh, okay. I thought you was talking about this case. Yeah, I would raise all kind of hell if that was my child. I could give two shits if you looking into me or not. I gave birth to that boy. I'll play him some more.
And this case has garnered little national attention, but his mother and father have been on a campaign. Somebody sent me one of their videos, and I'm going to share the video to you because they feel like their son did not do this by himself, and they have been coming up against obstacles trying to get information.
And the obstacles are not your regular obstacles. You know they're going with this narrative that they go with all the black men that are hanged. And they say, oh, they unalived themselves. That seems to be the ongoing lie. Okay, I'm not thinking about Trump in this case. This is Trump is not even, I'm not concerned about what Trump is doing. I'm talking about this young man that was hung. Now, I brought up this Trump thing as a comparison to the foolishness that they put before us to see. But when it comes down to the truth about things, we can't see the truth. We get to see dumb shit with Trump flying through planes and stuff, shitting on people. When we've got a real situation right here with two grieving parents and a dead son, and nobody's giving up any information whatsoever, not even to other authorities. Don't that look kind of shady to you?
And closure in this situation. Now I'm going to play this video, then I'm going to come back with some more commentary about the particular situation.
Good morning, everyone. So we are doing this video because we need answers. This was really our last resort. It's something we did not want to do. We did not want to have to come to social media, but Birmingham Police Department is giving us no other choice. So our oldest son, Mingo Demond Allen II, they claim was found hanging from a tree in Birmingham, Alabama, found hanging from a tree. So we have done all of the proper protocol, and this was back in April. So we have submitted the open records request that they recently just denied, which is why we're having to make this video right now. Also, the other thing is the detective, dealing with the police department, making requests to the mayor's office. It has gone nowhere. We keep getting the runaround. We referred the case even to the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency, which is our State Bureau of Investigations.
The Alabama Law Enforcement Agency is advocating for this couple, and they won't release information to them. Now, if that don't look shady, I don't know what does. These are a fellow law enforcement agency that they will not release public information to. They're not releasing public information. Anybody could get it. And here we are in October. Once again, Alabama. Mama and Daddy can be called to identify him through a Polaroid snapshot, but they're not good enough to hear what happened to their son, other than he was found hung from a tree in Birmingham, Alabama. Thank you for your help in identifying him. See ya. They've followed all protocol, and they've been stonewalled. That is so disrespectful. I don't give a damn about their protocol. That these parents need answers. Absolutely, Camille. Absolutely. If you could call on the parents to come and identify him, why didn't you call the wife? Well, all we can do is show what the parents are saying, Faith. Content creators are not spinning a narrative. This is what the parents have come out with. They've done several videos. You guys are free to go to Instagram and find them all. They've done about 7 or 8 different videos. And I'm not going to sit up here and say that these parents are wrong. And I'm definitely not going to blame it on content creators that are they're telling the same thing that these people are telling us. The parents came out with this information. They didn't want to come out to social media. They said that. I don't know about Trayvon Martin's daddy being a detective. I don't know about that. All I know is right now we're talking about these 2 people whose son was unalived, and instead the narrative being told is insinuating that someone or he did it himself. That's all I'm saying.
And yet they still chose to stonewall even them. So we know that something is wrong, and we want to figure it out. So the only, I think what is the most crazy thing about this is that our son was missing. And I'll let my husband elaborate more on that because he was more a part of that firsthand than I was, because I was at work at the time. But our son was missing, and when I think it was like the next day, we received a call from the coroner's office, and we had to actually identify his body. So at that moment, they had a picture, and I asked, could we see his body? Because like the case number, they had like the plaque over his neck on the case number. And I was like, well, we were just so confused and so distraught at the time. So needless to say, the very next day, unbeknownst to us, his body was released to his spouse. And when it was released, our son was cremated. So this is what we have of our son. And it was mailed to us by a third party, which we are grateful for. But this has been traumatizing.
Did you see that bag she held up? Exactly. This is exactly what I'm saying, Faith. It is way more to the story, and these parents are not being told anything, probably because they are under investigation. Why was he cremated so fast? Who knows? Ask them, ask the wife. They didn't cremate him. She's next of kin. Wife is in the wind. But you're still not disclosing any information to the parents. They've totally kicked them to the curb. I don't have a problem with looking at the wife side-eyed, because she's clearly not communicating with them either. So in that particular case, wouldn't you think that a compassionate law enforcement agency would at least let the parents know? Let's find out. You got wifey's phone number? Let's ask her if she's got an insurance policy.
It has been a lot, and we just want answers. So they said that our son died by hanging. And so if he did indeed die by, there was a note. If he did die by, then we just wanted to understand why, because then that will make us advocates for prevention or whatever. They've been giving us the runaround, so we don't know what's going on right now. And we just want answers.
And this is, I know the Birmingham Police Department, this is a case number to y'all. This is our child.
Yep.
He was a grown man, but this is our child.
Yes.
There's people that love him. He has a daughter. He has family. He has friends. And the lack of empathy, the pushback, the lack of consideration. I'm at this place with it at this point. I don't want to talk to the mayor's office. Tried that.
They didn't contact us back.
I don't want to talk to the police department.
They had a sergeant from the police department call us instead of the mayor. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
This is a closed case, and from everybody I've spoken with, open records should be given to anybody.
Mm-hmm.
We can't have them as their parents.
This is a closed case. So if it's a closed case, why is public information not being disclosed? If it's closed, they said it's a closed case. Why are they being looked into if it's a closed case? None of this shit sounds right. Shady is shady. If they told these people that the case is closed, clearly it's closed if the body has been cremated, and someone was kind enough to send them a little Ziploc bag of some ashes. They don't even know if it's his ashes. To be truthful about it, they didn't say that one way or another, but that's what I'm thinking. They don't even, I mean, if you send me a bag of ashes, I don't know where the hell that came from. Just because you tell me it came from them, and it was a third party. It wasn't even law enforcement that sent it to them. None of this sounds right. None of it. They have what they call a LEA, Alabama Law Enforcement Agency. Alabama Law Enforcement Agency is working on their behalf. And the law enforcement that handled this case is not cooperating with the law enforcement agency. Now you tell me that don't sound right. They can't just say a case is closed if it's really under investigation, Faith. That's not even legal.
We referred this to Aaliyah,
Alabama Law Enforcement Agency.
and it took them a couple of months to get the case. And then when they got it, they're telling them no. So if this is such an open and shut case, why can't nobody see what happened? I want to know what happened. We will never stop.
Never.
Never, ever stop. I want to know what happened, and I want all of this information given to Aaliyah today.
And we already have a special agent assigned. Birmingham Police Department is not cooperating with him. Like I stated just a few minutes before, when I reached out to the mayor's office, the first lady who took my information, apparently, she told me to call, that somebody would contact me within 14 days. I decided to follow up, me being me, and I called back, and they had no record of my phone call. So the other lady actually took down my information, and then that evening, I received a call around between 6:30 and 7 o'clock at night. From a sergeant at the police department. It almost was like they were trying to intimidate us to stop, and I'm not going to stop.
And the crazy part about it is they insult our intelligence and told us we can't have the open records because we're not next to kin. But when they needed somebody to identify the body, we were next to kin then. Stop playing games with us. I don't know what was done. I do not know what somebody didn't do. I'm not accusing any.
You're absolutely right, 8 with the 24. They don't care. They really don't care. And this is not a job for paperwork. Paperwork is another content creator like anybody else. Come on.
Anybody. But what I am saying is somebody is going to tell us what happened. And over the course of the next few weeks, we're going to do videos telling how we've been treated throughout this whole process, so y'all can see what we have been through since April. I have literally been chasing my son, our son, since April 2nd. It will be October next week. This is crazy.
It's crazy.
So that's all we have to say for right now. Birmingham Police Department Homicide Division, do us right.
And the detective, we found out that he was with the homicide division while we were identifying his body. They had him, and nobody even contacted us from the Birmingham Police Department. The detective actually contacted me because I called and left 2 messages, and that was over the course of the weekend. And our son, by the time he called us, our son had already been cremated, and his spouse had already left the city. So I'm just saying, we need to know what happened, and we need to know now. Y'all, please help us. We need your help. Please spread this, share this, y'all. Please, we need help.
All right. And so there you see the mother and father of 30-year-old Mingo Allen, who was found about 6 months ago in a tree in Birmingham, Alabama. Now, I don't have any other details than those that you just heard in the video. Now, they have done several videos, a series of videos coming on detailing their journey. And I'm going to play you one more video from their Instagram so you guys can have their Instagram handle and go through and follow their journey with trying to get justice for their son.
So if you want to see any further videos, grab their handle from him here. I think he has it available. I didn't see it on here. He said he was going to provide it, but all I can tell you is that their name is Mingo and Karen Allen on Instagram.
You heard them say that the case is closed. However, they have not received the open records request. And then they got in Aaliyah, the Alabama law enforcement agency, which is an independent party, to come in and verify that the police did their job correctly. They're saying that the Alabama police won't give them the open records request.
That's crazy.
Which, in my opinion, is very suspicious. They talked about going to see their son. They was never able to see the son's body, but they showed them pictures of the son. And so that's also very strange. We have seen several of these hangings in the southern states, the most recently Trey Reed, in which it was found that he had blunt force trauma to the head. So there is no playbook for these things. We seen last year with
Thank
Javion
you, Eddie.
McGee. There is no playbook. So families have to be operating on instincts and survival while at the same time grieving, trying to find this information. And they're so quick, if you listen to what they say, well, this person didn't call them, they had to call them, they didn't find out this until that. And so the cover up in these situations is so elaborate that by the time your head stops spinning and you start to think about things and you realize, dang, that was wrong, that was wrong, but it's already 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 months later, maybe even years later, when you realize, wait a minute,
You're absolutely right. This is from an old playbook. This is history repeating itself. They don't give a damn about black folks in Alabama. And I'm going to say it more than once. Absolutely 8 with the 24. Half the time they allegedly, let me just throw that out there. We do know the history of the United States. They've been running around here killing black folks for decades. And people want to brush it off like it ain't what it appears. It's damn right what it appears. When one law enforcement agency does not communicate with another law enforcement agency with public information on a closed case, I don't give a damn what you say. It is what it is. It's a cover-up. Point blank, period.
And so I went through this with, several families who have found their loved ones in this position. And, it's always heartbreaking to see them trying to advocate for themselves by themselves with no legal assistance. So I just watched this next video so you'll be able to see their Instagram and, be able to follow them as they continue to fight for justice for their son. Now, this video was in September. So this video that you just saw was in September. And this one, I think, was early on in the investigation, their own investigation of the situation. So, and this one is fairly new, but it's still, all the information is still vague considering what has happened to this young man. But watch this video.
To take a, kind of a break, because it's like having to relive this over again as we're telling the story of what happened, in the process of figuring out what happened to our son. So that's why we posted the picture of him, or the pictures of him, so you all could see and know who he was and how special he was. It still is, because he's made an impact on so many people's lives. What we decided to do today is to showcase who he is. And the post that we're going to put up after this is going to be in the same post, but I'm saying the video, I'm sorry, that we're going to put up is a video, his last video that he posted to social media. It was an unexpected video in a really good way, and just the clarity that he had in the video. So like I said, we're going to share that with you all, and we're going to continue to come on here until we get the answers that we deserve.
And y'all, we just want to say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I mean, the thousands and thousands of people reaching out to us, and thank you all so much for sharing these posts. If nobody ever has told y'all, when y'all jump in to help, it makes a difference.
Yes.
It makes a real difference. And like Karen said, she's going to share this video, and we just want y'all to know Mingo Demond Allen II was an amazing, talented young man who had a lot of life left in front of him.
Yes.
And we will not stop.
Nope.
Till we find out everything.
Everything.
I mean, everything that happened leading up to him missing, after finding him, And to this day, we thank you.
We thank you. And also let me give a shout out to y'all. I'm gonna share something that most people don't know. My husband and I got laid off from our corporate jobs, about 2 years ago. So we've been doing, little odd jobs and things like that. And so this journey is something that we weren't quite, of course, nobody's prepared for stuff like this. But I want to say thank you to the people who have donated to the GoFundMe, because we have a road ahead of us. And so your donations are going to help. We just want to say thank you to everybody, and thank you to our like everybody, like Mingo said, who has supported this. And we're going to introduce y'all to our baby now.
Get your together.
Now, this next clip here, this young man, is the last video that he made on Instagram before his life was taken. And that's how I'm going to call it. I'm not going to say he did that to himself, because you know what? I don't care what nobody say. Black folk don't hang themselves. It's just not normal in the culture. This is a slap in the face of black people historically. This is how historically racist white people were hanging black people to degrade them. So people don't go out there and degrade themselves to end their own lives. Not black people. That don't happen. But you know what does happen? Just what's happening right here. Once again, we've got another young black person, a young black man in the South, whose life has been extinguished at the hands of somebody else. And I don't give a damn what nobody says. This man did not hang himself.
Everything that is coming up against you right now is because you are this close to your blessing, to your breakthrough, to your moment. It done got crazy, didn't it? It done got real crazy. All type of wild you wasn't expecting or didn't want to happen is happening right now. That's because you that close. You're that close. It's always the greatest amount of pressure before the breakthrough. It feel like everything is breaking down, don't it? I know it do. It feel like everything is falling apart. But you know why that don't matter? Because you already there. You already succeeded. You already did it. You got it. You just got to go through the process of learning what it takes to manifest it and to hold on to it. But you got this. It only got hard because it's about to be a breakthrough in your life, bro. Watch the smoke. Watch what happens.
And so there you see the family paying tribute to the young man. He definitely sounded like, he was a great inspirer. But you never know what someone's going through. I don't say that to agree with the narrative that they're pushing, because as we discussed on this channel numerous times, black men don't hang themselves from trees. That's just it. We don't go out like that, and so that's documented. However, those states like Alabama, Arkansas, Louisiana, Georgia, Mississippi, they have a deep, torrid history of doing these things to black men and also covering them up and, allowing nobody to be brought to justice. So we'll keep an eye on this. Hopefully the mother and the father will receive some type of assistance, some type of direction while they're looking for their son. But as the scripture says, all things hidden shall be revealed, and everything done in secret shall be revealed on the mountaintop. And we hope that scripture rings true in this situation. Rest in peace, and prayers and condolences to his family and friends. And y'all see the number 919-587-7782. If you have not subscribed to the channel and you like this content, please hit the subscribe button.
Okay, that's enough of him. If you guys want to check out some more of the videos, they're over on Instagram. The parents' names are Mingo and Karen Allen. They've done several several videos asking the public to help them get down to the bottom of this. When you've got a law enforcement agency that is saying the case is closed, then it leaves to question, why are you not sharing public information? It's very simple. If the case is closed, either they're lying through their teeth or they're lying through their teeth. Either they're lying that it's closed or they're lying that he unalived himself. In this particular case, they're not saying a word to the parents, but the case is closed, though. The body has been cremated, but the case is closed, though. Don't you think that's strange? I mean, don't you really think that that's irregular? And to just diss these parents as if they're just nobody. Okay, Barbara. Well, under the circumstances, lying ain't a good look. I don't care what you're lying about. If you're lying, you're foul. You're going to lie to tell the truth to the family, or you're going to lie to get out of telling the truth to the public. They're lying. Because if they can't give these parents some kind of closure on a closed case, then that leads me to believe that they ain't shit. They don't want to protect them. They don't want the parents to be at ease. Absolutely, Barbara. That's what I believe. They'll lie for them. They'll lie for each other, though. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Bob. Yeah, Skippy. Just tell them the damn case is closed. The mayor's on our side. The fuck out of here. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. This is really, it's really sad, but it's indicative of where we are in this world. Very indicative of where we are in this world. Some, I mean, nobody in their right mind is going to lose a child and lay down with no explanation whatsoever. Nobody. And law enforcement is supposed to be the ones to trust. But if law enforcement can't be trusted, who can you trust? It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. So, like this video, like this video, like this video. Y'all go ahead and hit the like button if you haven't done so already. So with all that said, I'm going to go ahead and end this live. Uh-oh, hold on just a second. Well, that may be the case. That just may be the case, Faith. But if it looked like a duck and walk like a duck and talk like a duck, then what the fuck is it? It's a duck. Fuck. Thank you, Trinity Love. Thank you. Now, if big lawyers aren't taking it, what do they know? Exactly. Protect and serve, not protect and cover up those that are committing crimes. If the big lawyers are not taking these cases, it's for a reason. That leads me to further believe that the police are foul. Because if they can disclose information to the attorneys, why can't you disclose information to the parents that truly love this young man? Attorneys, they're in it for the money. But I understand. No, Barbara, I don't think I am. Not tonight. If I do, it might be in another hour, but I doubt it. I don't feel all that great. It's been a long day, and it's been a longer evening, so I think I'm just going to take my tired butt to bed. So with that said, y'all, thank you so much for coming tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Tomorrow I should be a little bit more prepared. I will not be in the doctor's office all day tomorrow. So I will come tomorrow with some more content, and we'll sit down and have another go round. Thank you, Faith. Thank you so much. So with that said, I love y'all. Take it easy now. God bless. Good night.
Thanks for staying close through thick and thin. You stuck around, let the journey begin. Every like, every comment, you light up my day. Your loyalty's a gift I won't take away. From dawn to dusk, you've been my kinfolk crew. This song's for you, for everything you do. We grow together through highs and lows. Your support is the wind that makes me glow. With every single view, you lift me higher. Your love and dedication fuels my fire. Here's to my loyal kinfolk, my shining stars. Together we're championing near and far. This is our moment, our family story to tell. Thank you for being so real. You make my heart swell. No distance could ever break this bond. You trust, your love, forever fun. As I close this chapter with gratitude, this outro's for you, my kinfolk. We'll stay tuned, keep dreaming, we'll soar anew. I'm forever grateful for all of you. Until next time, keep shining bright, loyal friends and kinfolk. Good night. Oh.